Hi, friends. Are you making any Valentines this week? Let's read the story about this brother and sister who worked together to make a lot of beautiful Valentines. Too Many Valentines, Carlos and Carmen by Kirsten McDonald. We're going to read about the snow day and when they got more snow, some snow problems they had, what they did with the glitter and glue, and a very special delivery they make. Chapter 1, Snow and More Snow. Carlos and Carmen pressed their noses to the window. They cupped their hands around their faces. What is falling outside? I think it's snowflakes. Mama Mira, Papa Mira, Carmen called. It's snowing, Carlos added. Mama and Papa joined the twins at the window. Is it supposed to snow all night long? Carlos asked. Yo no sé, Papa said. Will we have school mañana? Will they have school tomorrow? Carmen asked. Yo no sé, Papa said again. If there's no escuela, can we still go buy Valentines? Carlos asked. I don't know that either, Papa said. What I know, said Mama, is that it's time for bed for you too. Murrah, said Spooky. It's time for bedtime for you too, added Mama, scratching Spooky's head. That night, while Carlos and Carmen slept, the snow kept falling. I bet they're going to have a lot of snow outside their windows in the morning. It snowed and it snowed and it snowed. The next morning, snow swirled all around the Garcia's red house. Do you think they'll have school today? What happens when you get a lot of snow? Do you have school or no school? Carlos and Carmen raced downstairs to the kitchen. Is there school today? They asked. Take a look outside, said Papa. The twins looked out at their backyard. Everything was white with snow and more was falling. I don't think they have school. Carlos looked at Carmen, and Carmen looked at Carlos. They both grinned. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, they said at the same time? And because they were twins, they were thinking the same thing. No school, they shouted. No escuela. Chapter 2, Snow Problems. So they were excited not to have school, but can snow get in the way of things too? The twins put on their boots and their coats. They put on scarves and mittens and hats. Then they went outside. I bet they're going to make snow angels and go sledding. The wind was icy and the snow stung their faces. But worst of all, the snow wouldn't stick when they tried to make snowballs. Disappointed, the twins went back inside. What do you want to do now? Carmen asked her brother. I don't know, Carlos replied. What do you want to do? Yo no sé, said Carmen. Carlos thought for a minute. Then he asked, Mama, can we get our Valentines today? Mama shook her head. It's too snowy to go to the store, she said. But Valentine's Day is tomorrow, said Carlos. We need Valentines. Carlos is right, Carmen said. Maybe by mañana the roads will be clear, said Mama. The twins thought and thought about their no-go, too much snow problem. How can they get Valentines if they can't go to the store? I wish we were magic, said Carlos. Then we could use our wands to make Valentines. Abracadabra. What did you say? Carmen asked. I said if we were magic, we could make Valentines, Carlos answered. Carmen jumped up. That's it, she exclaimed. We'll make Valentines. We're not magic, but we are great at making stuff. What do you think they need to make Valentines? Maybe some paper and some markers, maybe some glue? Chapter 3, Glitter and Glue. Carlos got paper, scissors, and markers. Carmen got stickers, glitter, and glue. They ran to Carmen's room and they both got busy. The twins made big Valentines and little Valentines. They made Valentines with glitter and Valentines with stickers. Soon there were Valentines everywhere. They were stacked on Carmen's bed and they were piled on top of her toy chest. Look at all the heart-shaped Valentine's Day cards there. Carlos held up one of his Valentines. A heart-shaped paper snake spiraled partway off the card. Carmen laughed. You should give that tarjeta to Tio Alex, she said, their Uncle Alex. Spooky squiggled in the chair beside Carlos. Then she pounced. There's the cat. She's pouncing on the cards. First, she pounced at the paper snake. Then she pounced on the table. No, Spooky, the twins shouted. The cat thought it was a real snake. But Spooky didn't listen. She pounced and batted and swiped and skittered. Then she dashed out of the room, leaving behind a trail of glitter. Carlos looked at his snake Valentine. The snake was shorter, but it still went up and down. I think Tio Alex will still like it, Carlos said with a laugh. Yo también, agreed Carmen. Me too, especially the tooth marks on the tail. Maybe Spooky wanted to make Valentine's too, Carlos said, laughing. Chapter 4, A Special Delivery. 75, 76, 77. Wow, Carlos and Carmen made 77 Valentines. That's a lot. What are you going to do with so many Valentines? Mama asked. We'll give them out at escuela, at school tomorrow, said Carmen. But there are only 20 kids in your class, said Papa, and that includes both of you. Well, we also have our teacher, Carlos reminded his parents. And Tio Alex and Abuelita, said Carmen. And don't forget Spooky the cat, said Carlos. It still seems like too many Valentines, said Papa. This looks like it's enough for everyone in the barrio, in the neighborhood, added Mama. Carlos looked at Carmen, and Carmen, he looked at Carlos. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? They asked at the same time. And because they were twins, they were. The twins set aside Valentines for everyone at school. Then they chose Valentines for everyone in their family. And then they picked out ones for each other. The twins put the rest of the Valentines inside a big box. Then all of the Garcias put on their hats and boots and coats. Who are they going to give the Valentines to? The family crunched through the snow. They rang doorbells and they knocked on doors. Happy early Valentine's Day, Carlos said to each of their neighbors. Special delivery, Carmen added as she gave each neighbor a Valentine. When they got back home, Papa looked in the big box. He held it upside down and shook it. He said, I guess there weren't too many Valentines after all. Carlos smiled and said, We made just enough. Carmen finished, to make sure everyone has a happy Valentine's Day. I hope you have a very happy Valentine's Day too, friends. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.